Hi everybody, here Magdalena from Poland. This is Introduction to Music Production Week 1. Today I want to tell you about signal flow. On lectures we had some about audio mixer, and I'm gonna tell you something more about it, how signal flows by this device and how can you modify it. I'll start from simple graphic presentation. Signal from mic goes by XLR cable, as you know, to mixing console. Where can you modify it? You can also set the volume level. Mix signal from console goes to your computer and monitors. This is the most simple basic compilation with mixing console for home studio. Okay, this is a mixing board, mixing console. This is Soundcraft. And what an audio mixer is, in professional audio, a mixing console, also called a soundboard, is an electronic device for combining, routing and changing the level, timbre and dynamics of audio signals. A mixer can mix analog or digital signals depending on the type of mixer. The modified signals are summed to produce the combined output signals. A great many mixing consoles have a variety of controls on each channel, from gains or trim to equalization section and aux and PFL and more. I'm gonna tell you about it. The most important aspect of understanding mixers is understanding the channel. On almost all consoles, the channels are laid out in strips. The signal comes in physically through the back of the device, then passes through that channel's various controls from the top to bottom, with the gain or trim at the top and the fader at the bottom. Simply look at one of the back circle input where can you plug in an XLR cable like this, okay. From the microphone, then follow the column of knobs straight down. This is a channel strip. Okay. Each channel has a set an XLR input. Where can you plug in a microphone? Many have RCA, TRS inputs too. Below each input, the first knob is typically gain or sense or trim. They are all the same thing, but simply the gain knob set the input volume because of the way a sound signal is composed of several different sounds at different volumes mixed together. The gain will naturally eliminate some of the very quiet signals. Many people make the mistake using gain for volume, and this is wrong. Gain should be used only just like any other control knobs to set the kind of sound you want and the quality, not volume, and that is what fader are for. Yeah. Under the gain control, here we have equalization section with which refers to the control, boosting, cutting, or certain frequencies to achieve a better sound, or to eliminate feedback or unwanted noises. Here we have knobs for high, medium and low frequencies. It's quite complicated for the first time, I think, for me. The best way to learn and understand it, I think, it's listening the sound and correcting it by these knobs. Here we have aux useful tools. The best way to understand aux will be an example. The most common use for aux are stage monitors. Let's say that we have singer on stage and guitarist, and each has his own monitor. Singer voice we plugged into channel 1 and the guitar in 2. and singer monitor in aux 1 and guitar in aux 2. So if singer wanted more guitar in his monitor, we would go to channel 1 and turn up aux to knob here. Two other common uses for auxes are reverbs and subwoofers. Here we have panoramic. By this knob you can set a sound propagation from speakers into the space. It could go only from the left side if you want, or from the right side, or you can balance it into the central. On the bottom you have a fader. It is used to set volume on that channel signal in the mix. It is the most basic component in any channel strip. Faders are essentially volume sliders set in a logarithmic scale of decibels. You can use it for setting volume level in speakers. There's many other options for mixing channels together, but I want to tell you only about very basic properties of mixing console. I hope that will be useful for you, and